Hello everyone, this is Project 3 for Philosophy 105, and we are the Green Group. We made a tool to determine what is ethics and what is not through realms of understanding. Through a series of questions, we can begin to answer ethical questions. Today, we will be demonstrating our tool with an example from our own college experience. We propose a question. Is the existence of a separately admitted honors college morally feasible? For background, an honors college program allocates more resources to honors students than to the average student. Oftentimes, these programs are more expensive and are separately admitted from the honors college. This can be problematic when we consider that less wealthy people do not have access to these extra resources. So, let's begin. Our tool resembles a target. In order to belong to a circle, it must answer yes to the question asked within the circle. Our first category is value, the most broad category. The question asked for value is the following. Does this have relative importance, and can it be answered by humans? For our question, yes. Our question does have importance, and it can also be answered by humans. The next category is philosophy. The question for this category is the answer highly fundamental and involve rational thinking? Again, our proposed question for the honors college does fall into this category. The next category, which is ethics, offers 4 inner circles. The first circle in the ethics category is virtue law. The question asked in the circle is, will my action enhance my moral character? To understand moral character is defined as the principles of right and wrong that make up an individual. So, a virtue ethicist would answer if the honors college will enhance the moral character of the individuals who attend the college, then having a separate college is an ethical decision. The second ethical theory is natural law. A natural law ethicist would answer the question, does the action taken reflect a perfect way to live that demonstrates a tendency towards goodness? For the question of the existence of an honors college, the natural law ethicist would argue that an unequal opportunity for better education is not morally feasible, because it is irrational that public schools, which were created for easier access to higher education, would allow wealthier people to afford better education. The third circle is utilitarianism, and the question offered in the circle is, will my action result in the greatest good for the most amount of people? A utilitarian ethicist would look at this question and say that it is not ethical to have a separate honors college because it is not resulting in the most amount of good by giving more resources to a limited population. Finally, the last circle in the ethical category is deontology. A deontologist would ask the question, did I make my action based on the fact that it is my duty to do so? Deontology is theorized by the will of a person rather than the results or actions of the person. Since a university's duty is to provide an equal amount of adequate resources for all students, then a separate honors college is not ethical because it is providing more resources to specific people instead of the entire population. Through the use of our tool, we determined that the question that was given is an ethical question. From what we interpreted from each ethical theory, the existence of a separately honors college is not morally feasible, with the exception of virtue law. Thank you.